Yo, what's up? It's your boy Kim Melanin. I'm about to drop it like it's hot. You know it's Fine Boys Talk. Today we're about to talk about is blue therapy fake or it's not? Or people are trying to do damage control. But also we have two parts to this show. We also will be reacting to some of the things that was said in the last upload. I think the title was about is trauma too blunt? Or Paul did not handle his business. So we have some questions there. We have some comments that we'll be reacting to as well, or be talking about as well. But before I do, let's drop the intro. Yuri, the Incredible, in the building. What's up, brother?
I'm back.
Yeah, he's always back, like Terminator.
Back. You know what? You need to just give me a plaque and just say, you know what? This is the guy that's gonna do the reaction all the time.
Yeah, you see, he wants to permanently. I ain't got no problem with that. We want to be permanent. Eh? Don't worry, we got you.
I know that a whole bunch of people want to take this spot too, so I'm gonna give it to you. But you know that when I come with that fire, with that heat.
Nah, I get you, man. So guys, before we even get into it, there's something that I'm gonna play now. It was by Paul that went viral, and then we'll take it from there and then we'll discuss what actually between Paul said something. So Paul mentioned that the whole blue therapy thing was fake. That's what Paul literally said. And he said that was his first acting gig. He thanked the people. He says if you are in the anti-socials and all those kind of things. He mentioned a lot of things. But let me play it out so that we can actually listen to it.
It's Mr. Paul Bridges from Blue Therapy. I want to thank you guys so much for your support of my very first acting gig. This has really been an experience for myself. Literally, it's overwhelming. We've been able to get millions of views around the world, and I've never been a part of a social experiment like this in my life. And when I say it has so much of an impact that it hit the auntie WhatsApp group. You know, if you're on the auntie WhatsApp group, you're clear. That one, you're already clear already. So when I got there, the aunties was like, Paul. I said, no, we did it. All those months of practicing, all that provider role that I was giving my all, although it did trigger people, and I apologize for that dearly from the bottom of my heart, because obviously I was playing a role that I was given, but at the same time, like within the whole team, like we worked so hard and we were able to pull it off. I want to also thank my fellow casting actors, on-screen girlfriend Trauma, Deborah, Jamel, obviously Denise, you know how that went. I also want to thank the Trend Central team, Andy, everyone that's been involved. It has been an amazing experience, and I really, really thank God so deeply. We've been able to touch on serious topics within our community. You know, I've seen debates and conversations and reaction videos, and people are openly having discussions that I've never really seen people have online before. It's such an experience to be a part of this. I really, really thank you all for helping out. In the future, social experiments, TVs, hosting, shows, movies, feel free to contact me on info@mrpaulbridges.com. Guys, thank you so much. God bless and have a great day. Take care.
So what do you think? Oh my word.
Like I said, I'm gonna tell it like it is. The thing is there was just so many negative backlash to his name. His name got tarnished basically, right? So he had to do this to kind of try save face.
Oh, so you think it's damage control?
Yeah, I think it's damage control, because I mean, if it's not damage control, they did a good job, right? So I gotta give it to them. But I think it's just like it just got so much hate that it would have messed up. Let's say like his businesses would have gone down the toilet. It would have done like him dating. Down the toilets, like a whole bunch of things. So now, as a smart guy that he is, he does calculated risk and all of that stuff. He decided to do this, so he switched it out on them. So now it's gonna be a back and forth against them and all of that stuff. I just foresee that coming.
Yeah, and then actually Choma did reply.
Yeah?
I think Choma made mention of something. I don't know whether it's for Twitter or Instagram. Actually, we'll post it. And Choma made mention of, "Oh, you mad because I called you broke." So what you said was actually quite tangible in the sense of he's trying to save face, but if it's fake, they really pulled it off.
Yeah.
Like it was good, you know. But at the end of the day, look, I feel like there's a bit of fakeness in it. At the same time,
Fakeness in what? What do you mean? Like,
I feel like who will go bury themselves like this? Like, why would you want to go and bury yourself like this?
but if you think about it that way, they went to therapy. They didn't know it was gonna be that way, right? So you don't go out there and want to bury yourself. You just and then they didn't think it was gonna be like that, and guess what? It happened like
May
that.
I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If you go to therapy, you know there are cameras there. Would you behave yourself or would you just talk anyhow?
No, I would reel myself in. I wouldn't say everything that's out there.
Exactly.
So maybe they have even something worse than that if they're not.
You see, that's why I asked you that question. That is what makes me feel like a bit of it was fake. I feel like a bit of it was scripted. You know what? But also, I saw Chioma cry. If that cry is fake, the girl is good because she pulled it all off like heavy. Also, on the other side, if it's damage control, he has to do damage control because now his clients, no rich guy will want to be, you know what? They even say that your kind of friends around you tells you how much you will grow. No rich guy will want to associate themselves with Paul if Paul is broke. So Chioma coming in and saying that you mad because I called you broke, also sometimes could also mean that no, this actually is real, but now he's upset that I called him broke.
So now is Paul? I mean, rich people wouldn't associate themselves with poor, right?
Yeah.
So then everybody has a circle of people that they work with. So if he's broke, he's going to work with other people around him, and then eventually, make it up that ladder. If he's broke, it shouldn't be that mad that they call him broke.
But here's the thing, right? Here's my problem. If the show is fake, then everything that I feel like is being done by this Blue Therapy crew is questionable.
Yeah,
Then it means everything that they are doing is scripted.
Yes. I mean, now everything, reality shows, everything is scripted now. Like we don't even know what's real anymore.
Yeah.
You guys don't even know if I'm scripted.
No, you're not scripted. Don't come lie. We don't script.
You don't know.
No, man. This is Farm Boys Talk. I'm the host. I'm the one in charge. Nothing is scripted. Don't talk nonsense, this guy. No, but here's the thing, right? Like you said earlier, Paul's name has been tarnished so much that he needs to do damage control. So if it's real, like I don't know. I'm on the fence. I won't lie. I'm on the fence whether it's real or it's fake. If Paul's name wasn't tarnished, I don't think he was going to come out and say that, all right, and do that damage control. If Paul's name was like, oh, he did well, he did go great, or whatever, he was never going to come out and say all of these things because now he needs to try and save face.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now he's doing all of that. But let's say even if it was scripted, now that he's doing that, he's putting the show in a way whereby people would not really want to watch. But I feel like some people will still watch regardless. I mean, reality is reality if that's how it's supposed to be. People will not be that much worried about whether it's fake or not because I believe some people will still think that it's real. And I got food, man. If it's fake, I got food. I mean, so it is what it is. So if you got food as well, I don't think that's a problem. I mean, at the end of the day, we've been reacted to it.
Yeah, no, I got fooled too. If this is fake, I'm not even gonna watch. If it's fake, I'm not gonna watch. That's done for me. That show is done. It's done. I'm not even gonna try watching.
The season 2, I'll be calling you to come and react.
I will react, but then I'm not gonna be as interested. I'll do it with a pinch of salt.
But now, let's shift to the other side of the show for today. Now we're gonna go through the comments of the show that we had, or the upload that I had the last time, I think last 2 weeks, which was concerning is Chioma being too blunt or Paul didn't handle his business. We're gonna go through the comments and then we will answer back, give you guys feedback on why and how we reacted and the perception that we had. And then the ones for me, I'll answer. The ones for him, he's going to answer. So let's set the ball rolling. So the first comment comes from Busola Ade. Mr. Provider isn't a provider after all. Chioma is a good woman. All those bragging Paul was doing in the therapy, telling her to sit down and become a housewife, I'll bring in the bacon for real, etc. She could have called him out there, but no, she covered him. Or she covered him up. Paul is wicked. So what do you think? Do you think Paul was wicked in what happened?
Yeah, I think so. I think,
You think?
yeah, no, I mean, Paul. Everybody thought that I was for Paul.
Yeah.
So the thing is this: Paul messed up, but there's no side here because now I'm gonna think I'm on Choma. I'm not on either of them side.
Okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
So they both messed up. I don't think. First of all, I'm just gonna keep saying this. They shouldn't have been on this show. That's all I gotta say about
cool.
that.
All right, cool, no problem. All right, so Lulama, I don't think it's Lemon. Hey, if I pronounce your name wrongly, please forgive me. She says the boys are disappointing me today. I'm not even halfway through, and I have issue with most of what is being said. Yee! The issue with Choma and Paul's sister is not just a thing of they don't see. Okay, I think it's talking about not just a thing of them not seeing eye to eye. She is disrespectful. In expecting Choma, who doesn't have a child or a kid, to just be happy looking after her kids, among other things, and Paul is not doing anything about it. I wish there was a voice note option on YouTube. So I'm not even gonna say much about my reply, but so here's the thing, right? I feel like people misunderstood us in a way, because there are two sides to the whole story. Yes, I'm for Choma, for real. 100% for Choma. But here's the thing, there are certain behavior traits that Choma also showed, regardless of how good she is, that I feel like it's also important for us to talk about. Because let's be real, it takes two to tango. Yes, Paul did his part. Paul did 99% of the wrongs. But are you telling me Choma did not contribute to anything? So that is how you have to look at both sides of the coin. And I understand that it might come across probably not the way you wanted to hear it, but the truth is the truth. And unfortunately, I also felt like the times that Choma, the way she uttered certain words and the way she spoke to him, and I don't blame Choma because he spoke to her like that anyway. So it felt like they had a toxic relationship, and that wasn't the kind of relationship they had, and which I felt was not good. That's pretty much how I put it. Yeah.
Now you said you've hit the nail on the head. I don't have anything much to say about that. So let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving, yeah? Okay. Tanya was saying, I move like Choma. Tell you straight out of what is on my mind. Yeesh. So T, yeah, look, there's nothing wrong with being straightforward. Being straightforward is the best policy sometimes, but there are many ways to actually say something.
There are certain ways of saying things, right? You just have to think about it.
Yeah.
You don't want to hurt somebody that you care about.
So this lady called Nubian Express, okay, she said Red Cap is fighting for Paul. Nigerian men pride, that's the same reason Paul lies.
Was I wearing a red cap?
Yeah.
I was wearing a red cap, and just by I am not Nigerian, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, but I think that so this is what I'm gonna say about this whole thing, right? I don't want to answer for you. Mm-hmm. You can answer. You can speak for yourself. But the whole Nigerian men pride, that's the same reason Paul lies. I think you cannot associate lie to a certain people.
Yeah.
You know, you can't say Nigerian men lie because Paul lies, he's Nigerian, so every Nigerian man lies. That's not true. I feel like a lot of people lie regardless of where they come from. You know, so I feel like that's a bit out of place. But not all Nigerian men are terrible. Not all Nigerian people are terrible. The same way not all American people are terrible. Not all African people are terrible. So you cannot really say that because someone lied, because he's from Nigeria or from Ghana or from Senegal or from wherever, that is the reason behind it. And it got to do with pride, which I don't think that's the case. But it is what it is. It's your take, and I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just like it's one of these. It's a vague comment because I mean we don't know which party is lying about what she's talking. He's lying for. Like Paul did a lot of wrongs, so we don't know what to tackle. So I don't know how to answer that.
There's a comment here that said the young man on the left said he wouldn't date her because she had an abortion. Would he date her if she had a child? And I think someone actually, Novesha Play actually said that's not what he meant. he said he wouldn't date her because she airs dirty laundries to the public, not because she had an abortion. Remember, he said he wouldn't date someone like Chioma prior to her revealing that she had an abortion. So I think someone already answered that, and I don't think we're gonna even go into it.
I mean, that's the thing. People are jumping to conclusion of what I said before they even heard what I said.
Yeah.
So calm down. I'm not just speaking the way, like, I'm getting fired up now. I'm getting annoyed.
Yeah. So Bridget said the thing is Paul was the one living an expensive life. His 2K suits, his spending on clients. She kept complaining about it. He was also going out of his way to make her feel like she wasn't good enough for him and needed to get on his level. Like she said, Paul was more interested in portraying his fake image. She should have ended it a long time ago. I fully agree with her. I fully agree with you. You hit the nail right in the head. I don't have anything else to say about that. Paul, as a matter of fact, like I think I mentioned it in that same reaction, that Paul was out of his league, because I didn't feel like Chioma is a way up, it's a bit some different levels ahead of Paul, because she was even bringing in 60% of the rent and Paul was bringing in 40. So already that speaks for itself. So I'm not gonna say much on this thing. Anything you wanna add or you wanna move?
No, it's yeah.
Okay, let's move. Nuvasha Play, I have so much to say. The comment section needs to add a voice note feature. Damn. Firstly, with regards to the door opening situation, go watch the movie A Bronx Tale. Thank me later. Chioma is definitely a straight shooter. It's in her character. There's nothing wrong with it. The only problem I have is the disrespect that came with it. Ooh. Exposing every aspect of your relationship publicly is unnecessary and can be avoided. I do, however, agree that sometimes people push you to be like that. And now maybe she looks like the bad guy, because let's be honest, being emotionally or physically neglected can be defined or seen as some sort of abuse. Okay, it could be, it's an abuse. However, her behavior can't be excused, and neither can his. True. Think before you say something. Words hurt, and with social media, what you say is heard by everyone. So not only is it embarrassing, but it's a bad portrayal of character. I'm glad they are not together. They weren't meant for each other. They need to move on, like Yuri said, in a diplomatic way. I think this is a full one, man. I'm not even gonna say much. I feel like that, like we said earlier.
Thank you.
You didn't watch the previous videos. There are excerpts, so you don't have the full story. These are excerpts, so you don't have the full story. So your takes are skewed, not nice. Actually, that's wrong. I think I did reply to you guys because we reacted to a bit of the excerpts that was in the Aftermath 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2. You all thought we didn't watch it. You need to go back to our reaction video. I think it was episode 4 that we also reacted to. Some of the excerpts are still in the Aftermath 2, and we still reacted to it. Why? Because it gave me a certain feeling. Whenever I saw it, it gave me a certain feeling. Yes, I should have been maybe a bit clearer in letting you guys know. But yes, so we did watch it. I've watched almost all of it, actually. I watched all the other episodes. The only person I didn't pay attention to is Jamal and Deborah. I always fast forwarded everything, so yeah. So guys, it is what it is. Last time we're gonna react to this, unless there's something new content that we need to react. If you have any content you want me to react to, you want Yuri to join me, let us know. Drop it in the comment section and I'll definitely do that. You know me, I always got you guys. It is what it is, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, like, comment, share. You know what time it is, and please stay tuned. It's your boy Kim Melanin and the Incredible.
We out of here.
We out of here, man. Boom.